And for a long What? Oh my goodness. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I know I haven't posted in a few months actually, but today is a special video. Hopefully. Today I have court to get my name changed and gender marker changed. I'm very excited, but I'm also very scared since I do live in a red state. I know this could be very 50-50, but I'm very hopeful. So I just want to take you guys along with me. You know, I update you guys through like a lot of my journey, a lot of my transition. Why not make this another one of those, you know, so you guys can see the reality of things, so you guys can see how things work. I've been in the process of like getting my name changed for like I'd say like 4 months, but now the day has finally come. I am so scared. I am so scared. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am scared. This is my fit. I ignore that. This is different space because it's my room at home, not my dorm. But top we have, this is just a regular white button up. I think it's George. I don't know. I got it at Goodwill. This is a Tommy Hilfiger quarter zip. I got this at Marshall's. Oops. We just got like khakis on. These are also George. I also got these at Goodwill. Then my shoes, I don't even know. They're just like white, like not dress shoes, but like dress shoes. Yeah. I'm really scared, you guys. I shaved. Maybe I should have left my facial hair on. Maybe they would have taken me more serious. But oh my god, this room's such a mess. But I'm so scared, guys. I'm so scared. This is my first time going to court ever for anything. And for some reason I feel like they're gonna take me away, even though I know there's no reason for that. But yes. I have to leave in like 10 minutes. I'm terrified. I'm so scared. What's up, bitches? I just got out of court, bitch. Guess who just got their name changed? Me. And I just got my gender changed, bitch. I got it all approved. I'm so excited, you guys. I am about to get so serious. I am incredibly grateful for all of the things I am able to accomplish. I know a lot of people right now. I know a lot of trans people right now. A lot of trans people of color. They don't have the same privilege that I do, the same advantages that I do. You know, I am incredibly grateful to have the resources and finances, to be honest, to be able to transition, to be able to get on hormones, to be able to get my name changed, to be able to afford lawyers to help me with this. I am just so grateful, guys. And like, I don't speak on my transition too much in the real world because well, one, I don't have friends. Two, I don't have anybody really around me that cares. But it's just like, this has just been such a big healing journey, and like just like a self-learning journey, to be honest, you guys. When I was around, you know, like 12 years old, I would pray for God for him to like let me wake up as a man. And like, you know, there's some things that are impossible. There's some things that no matter how high of a power that is in this universe, that there's just things that they can't control. But I think the thing we forget about is that our lives here on earth are our lives, and whatever we want is truly what we're gonna get, as long as you put the effort for it. And for a long time there, you guys, I genuinely felt like I had nothing going for myself. I felt like I had no future. I felt like whatever future I had imagined for myself, it was just so unreachable. It was just not attainable to me. And you know, like, this truly is only the beginning. I have so much more to go into my transition. But I'm just, like, I've only been in transition for about 6-7 months now. And in those 6 and 7 months, I've made tremendous, like, I don't want to say progress, because progress is different for every trans person. But I've made a lot of changes in my life, you know. I'm starting to become the man that I've always dreamed of being. And oh, I'm about to cry. That would hurt. Oh, I'm about to cry. But no, genuinely, you guys, I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful.
everything works out exactly how I wanted to, and it just has for a while. And you know, feelings like that, they just can't be like taken away, or they can't be compared to anything really. But girl, hold on, I just see my brother-in-law truck. Why are you at this random restaurant right now? It's like 8 in the morning. Why are you not at home with the kids? I don't know. I'm feeling so grateful right now. You know, there's so many trans people out here who live in fear, who live in secrecy. And, you know, this win for me is a win for all the trans community, you guys. Like, I don't care, you know. I hope that whatever joy and happiness I'm feeling, I hope another one of you can feel it. I hope you guys watching this video, you guys watching my stuff, you guys following along with me, I hope you guys can feel some sort of hope for your futures, because trust, I was in your shoes at some point. I genuinely felt like I never was gonna get the balls to actually come out and start my transition, let alone get my name changed, let alone start hormones. I never thought it was possible for me. I really didn't, guys. I wish I would have started YouTube a lot sooner so you guys could see how I felt about myself when it comes to this. But you guys, I am so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I know I don't have many people watching me right now, not yet, at least. But, like, I just hope you guys know that, I don't know, like I said, I hope whoever watches my videos, they can feel some sort of, like, hope and satisfaction from this, you know, like, just have a reason to live, you guys. Work towards it, put the effort in, put the work in, and it's gonna pay off. It's all gonna pay off, you guys, I promise. And I know things seem so impossible, things are so scary, but I think, I'm not crying. I think the one thing my transition has truly showed me is that just don't, literally, like, the only thing holding you back is your fear. Like, your fear of looking stupid is what holds you back the most. And it's like, I think we live in a world where people are just so scared of things that are different, things that are not completely normal. And it's like, I'm not trying to say that being trans isn't normal, but I'm saying that people see it as something that's not normal, when that's not the case. Being trans is like, even if you don't agree with me, I think being a transgender person is normal. I think not feeling comfortable in the body that you have is something normal. But I think that, you know, there's levels to it. I think that, you know, there's like baseline insecurities, and then there's like full-on gender dysphoria. And it's like, I don't understand why people can excuse certain things and not others. And that never really made sense to me. And I think a big part of my transition is me wanting to not necessarily like push the norms, but definitely push the norms around me and where I'm from. You know, I'm the first openly trans person in my family. I'm one of the first queer people in my family. Before this, you know, when I identified as a lesbian or whatever, like, I was the first in my family to do it. You know, I've been, I'm just making a way for myself my whole life. I've, you know, been beating the norms, and it's just like, it's all worth it. It all led up to something, you guys. And I don't know. It's just, I'm really happy. I'm very excited. You know, there's not much of like living in fear anymore. There's no more of that. There's no more, there's just nothing. This is it. I don't have to worry anymore. I don't have to be scared to show my ID. I don't have to, there's nothing. And no one could dead name me now, because that name doesn't exist anymore. What are you doing? Why are you going so slow, idiot? Hurry the fuck up. Jesus. Sorry. But no, you guys, I am so incredibly grateful. This video is not going to be super long. I don't know. Do you guys, I think I'm going to explain the process of getting your name changed in case anybody out here wants to know. I'm from Indiana. For those of you who do not know, I live in bumfuck Indiana. And in order to get your name changed here in Indiana, I'm not sure if it's the same for other places, I'm not sure. But here you have to get published in a newspaper for 3 weeks in a row in order for people, you know, in case someone wants to say, no, we're not doing that. You know, just something like that. But I was lucky enough to be able to get my case sealed. I'm not going to say exactly why or what reasonings, or, you know, I can't really speak on that. But if you can get your case sealed, I recommend getting your case sealed, because that way you don't have to go through publicity. You don't have to get like the public's opinion, really. You just have to start filing things. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't do much of the legal process because I had lawyers once again. They took care of most of that for me. The reason you don't have to get lawyers or an attorney or anything like that. There's absolutely zero need, but he's about to flip me off too. Bitch, fuck you, you're not going, bitch, light is green. Look at him, dumbass little dummy bitch. Fuck. But no, you do not have to get lawyers or anything as such. It's not necessary. It's a very simple process. But for me, the reason I did decide to get lawyers is because I'm very ADHD, you guys. I am one of those people, to be honest, that unless it's like right in my face, I'm gonna forget about it. I'm not gonna take initiative on it. So filing papers, remembering dates, that's not really my specialty. So I decided to waste a little bit more money in order to just make sure everything turned out good. But if you are a responsible person, you can do things on your own and you're not incompetent like me, everything's gonna be fine. You're gonna do it, you're gonna be good, all right? Oh my goodness, what is this car doing here? What the hell? Yeah, you just file everything with the court, wait for your court date. They're either gonna read your case in front of a bunch of people, or if your case is sealed like mine was, they are going to kick everyone out. And it was pretty fast. I'd say this whole process took about, I'd like to say I started the process in like July. Yeah, in July, 2 months after coming out, because I know what I want. I know exactly who I am. I hate when people use the argument, you're confused. I waited till I was 20 to make sure this is what I wanted. I don't think I'm confused anymore, you guys. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited, you guys. But I don't know. I can't stress how grateful I am enough, you know. Not only with my lawyers, the court, the judge, the universe. I'm so grateful with the universe for aligning things for me the way I've always wanted them, the way I've imagined things for me. And you know, when I was in Mexico, I went to a psychic. This was like, I say a week or two before transitioning. I say this was truly like my cherry on top. It's just like once I had this conversation with him, and like I just decided that I was gonna start living my life how I wanted to. I went to a psychic. He read me my tarot cards, and he told me that I've been living a miserable life simply because of the things that I decide to do for myself and the things I don't decide to do for myself. And he told me that whatever life I decide to live, like it's completely, and like you would think this is like basic knowledge that people would understand, you know, but I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I struggled a lot with like motivation. I struggle a lot with imagining a future for myself because, to be honest, up until like I was like 18, I thought I was gonna kill myself. I thought I was gonna make it past 20. Really, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I know a lot of people feel like that and it's really sad. So now that I'm here and I'm past 20, I'm just like, holy fuck, what now? I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. Now that we are this far, it's like, what the fuck did we do? You feel me? I hope you guys enjoyed this small little video. I'd probably add more. I'm not sure yet. I have to see how I edit this. But thank you guys.